Salutations, fellow widows. It is I, RJ Snow, the bearded snowman. Once again, welcome back to my channel. Widows, I hate to inform you that the man, the myth, the legend, Stan Lee has passed away. At the age of 95 years old, Stan Lee, one of the most iconic people in entertainment. That's how I feel about him. Like, he gave us, especially us comic book heads, us superhero nerds and weirdos, he was a big impact in our lives. And as for him to be gone, he is the Watcher. Uatu, you know what I'm saying? He has moved beyond this earthly body, and now he is the Watcher of Earth 616. Wow, I never met him, and I hate that I have never met him before. But if I could, I would just tell him thank you for making my childhood awesome. You know what I'm saying? And my adulthood. Like, just because without him, the MCU, like, none of this could be. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what's going on. Let's check out the man, the myth, the legend, and let's read about him. You know what I'm saying? So, legendary comic book writer and editor Stan Lee has passed away. He was 95. Lee, the most celebrated figure in American comics, began his comics career in the 1940s and is widely credited with revolutionizing superhero storytelling by co-creating the Marvel Comics universe in the 1960s. You know what I'm saying? With Jack Kirby, okay? With, you know what I'm saying, with the late Jack Kirby. Lee had a hand in the creation of Spider-Man, the Avengers, X-Men, and hundreds of other characters for Marvel and other publishers during the course of his career. As the face of the publisher for decades, Lee cultivated an image as the godfather of comics, exactly, and became the ambassador between comics and the outside world. At a time when most critics did not take the art form seriously, Lee was one of the first comics creators to speak at colleges. As a result of his Marvel pedigree, Lee is also one of the highest grossing film producers of all time, having been kept on as an executive producer for Marvel Studios films as well as those from Fox and Sony, which feature characters from Marvel. There's also a certain symmetry to that, since in the early days it was Lee who most aggressively pursued TV and movie deals for Marvel. Outstanding. Over decades of such productions, Lee has also become the king of the cameo, appearing in dozens of Marvel-related film and TV projects. He can next be seen in Captain Marvel. Lee filmed a number of cameos with Avengers directors Joe and Anthony Russo prior to his death, so it is not clear when his final film appearance for Marvel will be. It was Lee who famously pulled Marvel back into superhero comics in the early 60s, commissioning the Fantastic Four after his then boss Martin Goodman heard DC honcho Jack Leibowitz talk about their success with Justice League of America. This came at a time when superheroes were a genre that had been on the brink of extinction for nearly a decade. But with the entire industry struggling, Lee and Goodman were determined to find hits where they could. Following the success of the Fantastic Four, will go on to play a role in the creation of dozens of titles and characters that would revolutionize the Silver Age of comics, ushering in a veritable Marvel age. He was inducted into the Will Eisner Award Hall of Fame in 1994 and the Jack Kirby Hall of Fame in 1995. Lee received a National Medal of Arts from President George W. Bush in 2008. Born Stan Lee Lieber in 1922, Lee was raised on Errol Flynn movies and dreamed of one day writing the great American novel. He joined the newly formed Timely Comics 1939, a partnership that would shape the pop culture landscape as a Timely ultimately evolved in Marvel Comics. You know what I'm saying? And it just goes on and on about what Lee did and what his life, what he was about, and what everything he done for the Marvel and just for the world. Like, he brought entertainment for the world, and it was great. You know what I'm saying? I was saddened by this, but we knew he was coming. Like, he was sick, I think, all of last year, all of this year. You know, he was on the downslope of this. So we know that he's out of pain. You know what I'm saying? He's out of pain. Okay? And maybe who knows? With the Soul Stone, he might get revived. But let's just celebrate his name. Let's celebrate his legacy. Let's not be saddened by this. Let's celebrate what he have given the world. You know what I'm saying? And really, without Stan Lee, there'd probably be no Bearded Snowman. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Batman, and everybody know I'm a Batman fan, but I love Marvel comics. I love all comics. You know what I'm saying? I love all comics, and I like how comics and comic book movies are finally getting their shine, and that couldn't have been done without Stan Lee. Excelsior. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what you think about Stan Lee. Let me know what your favorite Stan Lee comic, your favorite Stan Lee character, your favorite Stan Lee cameo appearance. Let me know if you met Stan Lee once before, because I just love people who are just genuinely happy. And Stan Lee, I think, was one of those people who were just genuinely happy all the time. But let me know in the comments below. And like always, y'all, for Weirdos, Excelsior.